Hello everyone, and welcome to round 4 of the co-op series with me, Ninnis Lukins, my good friend and currently team leader, number 1 driver in the McLaren team, KBTK92.
Oh, thank you very much for that, Neil. Hi everyone. Thank you for watching this video. We've managed to fight through all the tanks and riots of Bahrain to be here on the paddock today.
And look, it's dry! It's dry, it's blue sky! What a wonderful sight!
Yeah, we've had 2 full wet races, haven't we, now in a
rubbish.
row? So I'm sure a bit of dry running. Finally, you can put some demons to bed.
Well, I mean, I'm under a lot of pressure in this race now after the comments that I had in my rage at the end of the previous race. If you weren't there, first of all, why? But second of all, let me fill you in. I finished 18th in the wet, and I was just dreadfully slow. It wasn't that I broke a front wing or had drive-throughs, I was just really slow. So in a bit of a fit of rage at the end of that, I professed that I'm going to pull out a performance worthy of my name in this race, which you know, has kind of put me in a up shit creek a little bit, but you know, well, I'm sure I'll manage it. Let's have a look at the grid. Let's see all the cars I've got to overtake to restore my pride. Well, hopefully I'll be able to overtake Hamilton at P1, because that'll mean I'll win the race. That'll be good. But Hamilton's on pole. Vettel looking to continue the Red Bull recovery after their dire Melbourne race, where neither of them made it to the point. Rosberg, Alonso Weber, and Massa again. So it's always that top 6, isn't it? But just in a maybe slightly more jumbled order. It's always the 2 Red Bulls, 2 Mercedes, and 2 Ferraris in the top 6, or it has been this season so far anyway. And it's usually been Raikkonen 7th and Hulkenberg 8th, as it is again today. So Hulkenberg, the overpowered man, still doing his bit while his teammate is languishing in 12th place. Any interesting bits of news further on down the grid? Not particularly. Again, Chilton's beating Van der Garde, so Van der Garde really needs to sort it out. And then the 2 heroes sitting there at the bottom of the grid. I'm kind of ready. Shall we crack on?
Let's get rolling. Now, I'm pretty sure that's a new personal best. I think the quickest time we've spent from intro to getting into the race, because that just flew by. That did.
Well, I felt like it. I mean, maybe it didn't, but you know. Well, I mean, if you like that, if you like a bit of fast action, you don't like us waffling on, then tell us. But likewise, if you think we should waffle on a bit more, then you know, just let us know. Drop us a comment. You know, we're all about feedback and interactivity in this series. So yeah, so let us know what the deal is. But for the meantime, it's time to focus. It's time to concentrate and get some big points, because this is where we. Kerry landed Lotus's first podium in season 1, and I was right behind him in P4 as well. So you know, on that basis, this could be a good race. And let's hope. Well, I'm hoping, for my case, that it is. The lights are out, so let's go, shall we? Yes, Neil, let's go. Oh, okay then, Kerry, that's good. Let's do that.
Well, you seem determined that you're going to get top results, so I need to make sure I beat you. So
there's a front wing, and I'm in neutral again. Oh, there we go. It's going well so far, guys.
It's like 4 wide there. Oh, I had to lock up. Oversteer, correct it.
Oh, there's a broken front wing there on the front of the Caterham. Well, I don't think it's completely broke because he went... Oh, there's a front wing everywhere.
Solid start. Opportunistic move up the inside in the hairpin though. Oh my god, okay, I didn't realise there was still a car on my left there.
Yeah, I've messed that right up.
Car, just chaos at the moment. Raikkonen's got half the front wing.
Yeah, I think there's going to be quite a few cars that are like that.
Massa just brakes S Burton, and I've luckily managed to sneak up the inside. Just a melee of cars.
It is, yeah. They really don't know. Oh my.
Okay, Hulkenberg doesn't have a front wing, and he's holding the field up.
Why Norris Raikkonen? Because he's slowing. Oh my god, he's caused a crash, and I've lost my front wing. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill someone.
We come through it unscathed. We run wide though at the last corner, and here comes Felipe, baby. Robust defence, bit of curves on the defence as well, and he doesn't use any. So
right, so I've got a pit for a new wing. Just dive up the inside of the Marussia because he's going really slow. See you later, Jules. Right, I'm going to put options on. I don't think the primes will last until the end of the race, so I'm just going to go for options, see what kind of result I might be able to recover. We'll have to wait and see. I think the Marussia behind me is on prime by the looks of it, so that might give me an indication as to what the rest of the pitting AI have done. But that's just so infuriating, the way the AI cars behave. Sometimes it's just, there's nothing you can do about it. They're just sitting on the racing line, and then you get hit from behind, and then.
I think the worst bit is that because they're such more aggressive now, that they're more prone to breaking front wings. There's a lot more collisions on the opening laps. On pretty much every race, someone kind of loses out, and that's the danger of qualifying at the back of the grid. So you're just going to get caught up in it. So
slow down.
So currently, this is a performance worthy of to be. Well, I'm proud of your performance, Neil. You're doing very well. You're performing at or near expectations. Let's see what progress we can make up the field. We're already in P9.
You'll be able to use DRS when the conditions apply. DRS has been enabled.
Gutierrez is holding up Rosberg big time.
How is Rosberg that far down?
He had a bad start, so bit of curves down the straight, and we're past him.
Well, I'm just having a nightmare here. I'm just running wide everywhere.
Alright, let's dispatch Gutierrez quick without Rosberg getting past, and then we can kind of gap Rosberg a little bit. We're going to have DRS down this bit, so the braking patterns on the AI are really weird.
Yeah.
First they brake really heavy, and then they go light, and then they go like, I don't know what's going on. Oh wow, Gutierrez pushed me off the road there nearly. And Rosberg's through. Not what I wanted.
Right, come on, Dennis, foot down.
Sutil on his own again. Sutil's pretty good at keeping out of trouble, isn't he? Or maybe he... Oh my god. That is the most random spin I have ever had. That happened so quickly.
Within the next 4 laps.
Wow. Yeah, I got stuck in the curb and it pretty much sent me 180 degrees. So I've lost shitload of time. And again. God, that was a mega save. God, I've not experienced that on this game. Just got a massive snap oversteer when I hit the curb.
Couple of guys in the pits, presumably that's with front wing changes.
It's a shame, release Rosberg there. Yeah, they just kind of coast into that turn 10 hairpin. They brake, and then they brake like I expect, and then they just like seem to let go quite early on. Gave him room and got the position.
Okay, so I'm losing time to the overpowered man. And I have a pretty strong feeling that he is on primes. Which is very bad news for me, 'cause that means that yet again I'm really slow.
We're only a second away from the car.
What's your fastest lap?
See if we can use the
Oh well, I've only had one clean one, but it was a 36-1.
I'm sorry to tell you that that's pretty slow.
I know. I'm going slower than that this lap. Jesus.
Right, back past Gutierrez from that horror show of a spin. And we're purple in sector 1. So whereabouts are you at the moment, Neil? What position?
19th.
You close to anyone?
The rest is on my trumpet. And I'm 10 seconds, well 11 seconds now behind Hulkenberg.
Do you pit the same time as you then?
Yeah.
What's happened, man?
I don't know. Lock up.
Can't get the damn thing turned in at the last corner. We've got plenty of fuel though. Let's see what we can do. I set a purple first sector, so that leads me to believe that this car's quick.
Are you trying to stop me from saying that the car is crap and that's why I'm so slow?
Well, I'm going to try and fight because I don't know what you're doing. You're on fresher tyres than all of us.
Oh, by
I
one
won
lap.
that, but it doesn't matter. It all counts. Of course, I set purple with a DRS.
We need to keep it clean.
Overtake on
Get a chance
Gutierrez.
to overtake.
Here comes Paul de Resta.
Might happen.
Gone wide again.
I think I got a braking right for that corner for like the first time. Right, what's the game plan there? Do we go in now or should we go on schedule still and see where we end up? Or go in one lap early and get the undercut? Well,
It's a bit
Rosberg
too
said
late for
that-
one lap early, isn't it? I think this is when most people are going to be pitting.
The pit crew are ready for you at the end of this lap.
Everyone's in, there's traffic up ahead. Yeah, ahead of him.
Be aware, we think the car behind is trying to
I'm
save
not going to,
fuel.
he's going to annoy me.
We've moved into fourth.
Just got past Vettel. Just. Right, I don't want to get caught up in a fight with him, so pull away.
Worst possible time to run wide, because now the rest is going to be all over me with DRS. Here he comes. He's going to go to the outside yet again.
I think both Lotus boys have stayed.
Yeah. No, Raikkonen's just pitted because he lost his front wing.
Oh yeah, of course, I overtook him. Grosjean's up in third though, so having a solid race.
Turn in, man!
Yeah, I'm really good through that corner.
Box, box, box.
Oh, wide. Go away, Vettel, I'm going in now.
You're keeping up with race pace. Keep pushing.
It's interesting. The engineers are deciding to tell me what Webber is putting on his car, what tyres he's putting on, but I'm not really battling him.
Right, come on, guys. Good stop. I'm bored with. Alright, the guy who's putting the rear left on. Use curves on exit. Where's Sutil? Where's Sutil? Where is he? Oh, he's just there. Where's Nico? Yes, I've jumped him.
You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
You what, Nico? Nico? See you later.
We box for primes because we haven't run them yet.
Nelson's in the pit.
Cold front tyres, so understeer through there. They'll warm up through this bit, though.
We rejoin in last place.
Poor Adrian Sutter was going to get absolutely mugged there. Love the feeling of new fresh tyres though on the opening lap.
You're much faster in sector 1.
Had a pretty stellar lap here to close up and get further ahead than Rosberg. Surely I've got DRS here. I do. Will we get him though? Will we get him? Blimey, he's closed right up. Ended up breaking two. Alright, Adrian. Alright. Chill, man. I don't want to be bottled today.
You're in
Can't just say that.
Right, we're past Adrian Sutil. We're in P6. Grosjean is far away.
Slightly aggressive overtake on Bianchi, but I don't really care.
That's a move we can be proud of. There we go. Oh, gained loads of time on Grosjean. Has he stopped yet? I don't know what he's doing. He's on his own, so why has he lost that much time? Okay, we've got a chance. We've got a chance at P5 here, top 5.
Must remember to send Charles Peak a Christmas card after he let me get away with that dive bomb. He braked a lot earlier than I expected he would do, and then when I went at the inside he just dived that away.
Use all the curves on the back straight. Running extremely wide on those curbs. Gained a second on Grosjean again through the middle sector, so clearly there's something not right with the AI through that bit, or well, not right with Grosjean anyway. Good lap time. That's a solid lap.
Where is he getting all that pace from? Never mind, we'll do him anyway.
Oh, Rosberg is past Suttil, so let's see what kind of pace he's got. Hopefully not enough to catch me with 3 laps to go. 3.5. Oh.
Rosberg's 5 seconds behind you. 5 seconds behind.
Another super aggressive overtake, but job's done. And we lose Kurz just to make sure we can't go any faster. I'm also a little bit upset that it appears that the people who did pit on the first lap for primes are going to get to the end.
The car ahead is 3 seconds up on you.
Right, so this is where I lose my time to Alonso up front in the last sector. Let's see if we can affect it. No, we can't really. That last corner's a bitch. It's like tightens up on exit, and it really annoys me.
The AI just must use all of their Kurz out of the hairpin in the middle sector. Because I didn't gain any time on Van der Gaard there, and I had the RS. See you later, Dutchy.
Oh, got that a bit wrong. Too much inside curve. Thought I was gonna kind of get spat.
You got Kurz.
I'm getting so close to Grosjean now that I can hear his engine louder than mine. I don't know why that's in the game. Catching him up.
Grosjean around 1 second per lap.
Could go down to the last lap.
Who are you chasing after?
Grosjean for P5.
P5. Sounds much more fun than P17.
Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently.
I appear to be matching Raikkonen, which is funny.
Yeah, if you, well, I was going to say if you get past him, it'd help in the championship, but it doesn't, because then I suddenly
It's not getting
realised.
points anyway.
Yeah, because this is a very real championship fight actually, because Lotus are our key rivals in the constructors. Right, we go all in because we've got to get DRS on this last lap. I need it. I was too casual on that lap. Don't think I might have it. Please let me have it. I do. I'm not going to catch him now. A full second behind him. Not close enough here, or am I? Okay, it's going to go down to the last DRS zone, I think.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, viewers, for my part in this, because it's just dreadful.
We've got to find a way past. We're being held up.
Yes, I'm aware we're being held up. I used all these curves down there. Yeah. Don't think I'm going to get them. An oversteer there, so got one more chance. It's into the last corner. Oh my god. No, we'll keep 6th. We don't want to spin and lose a position. Vettel wins it then, and I get 6th, so... Okay. Lapped faster than Vettel as well, so... Not many cars got into the 33s. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. That's a solid result. Meanwhile, we're just sitting there waiting for the other
Yeah. Whatevs. Here you go, lads. Performance worthy of the name.
Well, you did promise it, and I think you delivered.
Points. Good job.
Oh,
Well done, Neil.
oh, that's really annoying.
That's one to go.
Gonna actually kick someone's cat.
That's one to go in the collection, I think. But yeah, there I was thinking, oh, I might actually be threatened there by now. I wasn't.
Thing is, I can't even blame it on the first lap incident, because if it wasn't for that, you still would have beaten me by 2 seconds a lap. So, what is going on?
Neil's lost pace. Kerry in McLaren conspiracy. Anyway, Vettel takes the win, which I'm quite surprised with actually. I don't know how Alonso looked like he was quite fast actually. I don't know how that happened. Alonso did set the fastest lap, but was ultimately 4.5 seconds off the pace. Mark Webber, Red Bull. There we go, Neil. They responded to your hate on the last race.
There you go.
And, well, there you go, Lewis Hamilton wasn't far behind either. Grosjean managed to cling on to 5th from me. Rosberg was quite far down in the end. Cecil 8th, Gutierrez 9th, who beats his teammate, and Massa rounds out the top 10. The 2 Toro Rossos, 11th, 12th, Hulkenberg, Mr. Overpowered, kind of sandwiched between those two Toro Rossos, and Bottas, who actually moves up to 14th in that one, so let's see how that impacts his championship in a second. De Resta, Raikkonen, and Nils Lukens, again, worst of... Well, actually, no, you weren't, sorry, Pastor Maldonado, sorry, I almost insulted you there. I apologise sincerely.
Would have been deserved, to be fair. 2 races in a row to only just beat the newer teams. But that's no saving grace that there's only one person behind me. Oh god, where did I put that noose?
That's gone bad. So we'll see how the result affects the championship standings now. Alonso maintains the lead, but Vettel has now gone joint second with Lewis Hamilton. On win count, he is in second ultimately. I have in 4th, so I've dropped a position to Vettel there. But regardless, 34 points off the lead, and the lead's kind of opening up there. But I'm doing as best as I can. Mark Webber 5th, so let's see what position I can cling on to come the end of the season.
If I may, we saw this trend last season, didn't we, with Alonso? He skyrocketed off with some great results at the start of the season to an early season lead, but then, I mean, he didn't just, you know, his results didn't just tail off; they completely fell away, and I think he ended up finishing like 4th in the championship or something. So let's bear that in mind. I think potentially, if you can keep yourself close to the likes of Vettel, Hamilton, and Webber, I think by the end of the season they may well be your main threats if you're looking at the Driver Championship. I know you're not doing so just yet, but I just want to throw it out there.
Well, regardless, it's a tough ask at the moment. So, but regardless, we'll carry on. Like I say, Rosberg, 6th place, Grosjean and Raikkonen, both 7th and 8th there, which is quite surprising actually, but kind of saving us, I think, in the constructors at the moment. Massa 9th, Mr. Overpowered is 10th, and Neil is
Mr. Underpowered is in P11.
Joint 11th there with Gutierrez. Sutil, the rest of Ricardo, round out the point scorers again. Bottas has indeed jumped the new team, so let's see how that affects the constructors. Well, it's a crucial result actually. That Grosjean managed to finish ahead of me there. So, but more on that in a second. Ferrari just hanging on to the lead there from Red Bull, following their 1st and 3rd. Mercedes very close behind. It's actually really close between those top 3. It'll be fascinating to see how that pans out. Meanwhile, the battle for 4th looks to be well and truly on. Both tied on 50 points, McLaren and Lotus. So Neil, it's imperative that you get your ass up here ASAP.
I pull my finger out, yeah, big time. I need to do some head banging, I think, in between now and the next round. Banging my head against a couple of walls and see what light bulbs are triggered as a result of that. Because, yeah, I'm doing something badly wrong that I'm 2 seconds a lap off you. In this race, I was 3 seconds a lap off you in China, but Malaysia, Melbourne, I was fine, so I need to go back to the drawing board, let's say. Let me round out the rest of the constructors, because kind of let you take control a little bit there, and I know you don't like talking, so I'll do the rest for you. Sauber in P6, the overpowered man's not really able to drag them as high as he'd like, but maybe that will change as the season progresses. And then there's Force India on 8 points, Toro Rosso with a solitary point, and Williams languishing still amongst the new teams, a little bit like with the real 2013 F1 season. Hopefully we won't have to wait as long as Hungary, was it, for their first point?
Yeah, I think
in
it was
2013.
that far
so
away.
Hopefully, as a British person and follower of British entries in motorsport, including Williams, hopefully that won't be the case here. And then you got Marussia and Caterham. Marussia seemed quicker actually than Caterham at the moment.
They almost seem quicker than you as well, nearly.
Thank you. So that runs up the constructors. So next, Kerry, we go where, please?
We're off to Europe again, so we go back to some awesome circuits. So we kind of faded away at the start of the European leg this time last season. So let's see if we can put amends to that. We're at the Circuit de Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix for round 5 of this co-op season. I've been KPTK92. I will see you there.
And I've been Dennis Lukins. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and a much improved Dennis Lukins. Hopefully, we'll see you there. Cheers, guys.